Hello out there. This is KeeKee Cornelious, digital nomad and business coach. And I'm coming to you with a panel discussion from Denver about the Work From Anywhere tour. So we're in Denver with Olivia. Can everyone see Olivia? Say hey, Olivia. Olivia, Omega, and I are doing a branding workshop. So this panel discussion is going to be all about branding. So I have Pat Alva-Green, business productivity coach with us. We have Teresa Howard, who is our publisher and our media sponsor. We have Stephanie Steyer, who is our creativity strategist and news board extraordinaire. I had to put that in there, Stephanie. We have Adrian Dawkins, who is our travel industry expert. Yeah, Adrian! And we have Yashima Marshall, who is our parent coach. So we're talking all about branding today. We want to talk about, what I want you to do first, ladies, is to introduce yourselves. I already said what your name is, but let's talk a little bit about what you do. So Pat is going to be our Work From Anywhere Dallas co-creator.
Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo! Hello, you all. Hello from Texas. Happy to be here. Happy to be here. I love what I do. I'm a productivity business coach, and I work with women entrepreneurs, and I help them pump up their profits through productivity. I come to this table with 35 years of corporate experience as an international project manager and ran an exotic animal ranch with my husband for 22 years. And I know Reiki, so I am a mind, body, and soul kind of gal. And I believe that as a business owner, the business is about joy and about having fun. And I am excited about being here and partnering with KeeKee.
Yay!
Howdy.
Stephanie, tell us more about you.
Hi, everybody. I'm Stephanie, and I am I have 35 years as a professional to help them see who they are. And so I'm on a mission to help women remember who they are. And through that, I work with news boards this is one of mine, but it is a way for them to see themselves and then bring their true authentic selves into their visual brand identity and show up in the world as their unique and individual beings.
Amazing. Thank you.
And I hate the word branding.
Oh, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Okay, Teresa.
Throw that in.
Do you like the way she just threw that in out there? She's going to be called to the principal office next. Teresa, tell us more about you.
I'm Teresa Howard. I'm also from Texas, and I run WOM Publishing and Promotion. We help you to get your book out there, to get your story out there, to get your voice out there. Each of us has a story to tell. Each of us has something we need to tell the next generation in the world. And they're waiting on your words. I don't know why y'all keep waiting. Let me help you put your book out there.
All right. You see why I wanted her here with us on tour? Okay. So, Yo, Adrian, tell us about you.
And yes, I definitely see why you wanted her on here. My name is Adrian Dawkins, everyone. Let's take it back to the beginning. I have a little over 17 years of experience as an event tour manager. And that led me to my journey that I'm on right now. From working as an event tour manager, it just really showcased and opened up my love of travel. I love it. I love to travel so much. There's some freedom that's involved in it. It helps you to be able to evolve. It's absolutely amazing. So I took that love of travel, I monetized that thing, and I show others how to do it as well through, I'm going to say the NM word, network marketing. So sit and crack, don't squeal, don't cry. I am on such a mission, honestly, all jokes aside, to put women integrity back there with network marketing, and to change the face of it, and to show it's real people who have a real love and a real passion, and we're just finding a way to monetize that. And that's a little bit about me.
Now, Adrienne is the one who literally is responsible for changing my view about the network marketing industry. Me and her, we started off a little rocky, didn't we? But we smoothed that little road out. Like, look, I don't think I like what you do, but I like you. So let's see how we can work this together. So I love Adrienne. She literally has turned my mind around about the network marketing. You'll see why through this whole tour, why her and I mesh so much. So now we have Yashima. Let's talk about you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Yashima Marshall. I am a social worker by trade and nature. Did social work for 20 years in various industries, whether it's child welfare, mental health, delinquency, community-based. So I've done it all. And when I moved down to Florida about 5 years ago, I decided to go off and do private. So that's why then I do myself a parent coach. It's something that's very needed in the industry, more so than parent education, but a little more intimate, a little more directive and hands-on with parents. So that's what I do. My big job is really helping parents find an easy way to do what they do and to have more peace and harmony in their households.
Okay.
And, yep.
I'm sorry. Yashima is the reason why my daughter didn't die during my first years of entrepreneurship. Okay, let's just keep it real. She kept me sane. Like, don't punch her. Don't. She really was right. Just calm down. Take a time out. I learned adult timeouts. I really did. So now we have my Denver tour co-creator, Olivia Omega. Yo, Olivia! So Olivia was around when I launched Boss Lady Consulting here in Denver back in 2013, but we've been sister friends since before then. So she's been through this process with me. So tell them a little bit more about you, Olivia.
Okay, so I'm a little bit of a mess. I'm like really close to the screen right now because the internet, I cannot get the internet to work at this coffee house. Everyone else's computer looks fine. And I forgot my earplugs, my headphones, but not the ones with the speaker. So really close. I'm still trying to get my computer up because I feel like I'm going to drop in a minute. But thank you so much, KeeKee, for having me. My name is Olivia Omega, and I am a personal branding strategist. And my goal is to help women dance to the beat of their own brand. I love dancing, and I have a ton of analogies with regard to that and how that applies to our personal brand. But it's really about being authentic. And one quote that I say all the time is, when you're authentically you, your brand has no competition.
I love that quote. I love that quote. So I'm thinking we're going to jump in, Olivia, and talk about the importance of branding. You think we want to start there before we go into the questions? All right.
It's a pretty broad question. What's the importance of branding? It's pretty broad.
Oh, I like that.
A logo, and they jump to colors and fonts and forget the underlying notion of what branding is. And so each woman on this webinar, we all have our own personal brands. We worked really hard to build them and formulate them. So that's kind of what I wanted to start and hear from everyone on what is the importance of branding.
Oh, okay. So don't everybody just jump in at once, but okay. So I guess I'll start. So the importance of branding for me was more about setting myself apart, because when I first moved to San Diego and decided I was going to be, I went as a business coach. Now I'm going to have to market and brand myself as a business coach. In San Diego, I swear people actually said you can throw a rock and hit a business coach. So when you're in a city where you can throw a rock and hit another business coach, you have to be able to set yourself apart or to brand yourself differently from what other business coaches are doing. Otherwise, how would anyone know that I'm the person that can help them when I'm doing everything that everyone else is doing? What made me so special? So that was what was important to me. Am I going to have to call names on here?
I can go next.
Okay, go, Teresa.
Well, we help in our business, I know that there are a lot of people who are in network marketing, who are in direct sales, and there are a lot of different associates doing what you do, whether it be Mary Kay, whether it be health and wellness, whether it be travel, no matter what you do, there are a lot of other people doing the same thing. And mine goes along the same way. Branding yourself, set yourself apart. If you have a logo or a color scheme, that it's always you. My personal one is there's always a butterfly in mine. My branding is the purple butterfly because I came from domestic violence. And even though that started as my platform and it expanded, so now that it's just a part of what I do, when I carried on into my publishing and into my promotions and all the other things, I carried it with it and just evolved it around so that no matter where they saw me, they knew that was us. And then we started with Women on a Mission, and we went back to, and it was always Women on a Mission Enterprises, but when we first did it, we wrote the words out, and then we started publishing me. And so then we went to WOM Enterprises, because they still knew what WOM stood for, but the men didn't mind it so much that it was in their book. So, that was our branding story. So sometimes when you start your branding, it'll evolve into a little more. You need to be very strategic when you think about those things. And when you evolve, you need to make sure that you stay with your colors and all. So people still know that's you. It's not a whole brand new, oh, well, is that the new person? They still, because you have built your reputation and you have built, your legacy on what you have done, and you don't want to lose that. That's why you need to brand.
That's a good point, Teresa. That is a really good point that you made, that you evolved your butterfly with your brand. Olivia, I would have never thought of that.
Evolution?
Yeah. Yes. Or just the fact that you.
One of my other questions later is around rebranding and when do we do the time, and then how do we do it carefully so that people don't miss who we are, that we don't start confusing people. Right.
Ooh, okay, so who wants to go next? We got Pat, Stephanie.
Go ahead, Pat.
Nope. And I love your introduction about rebranding, because I've just gone through that. For me, branding is about knowing who you are and what you stand for, and how you get that message out to your ideal client so that there's an immediate connection. Like, yep, she's the one for me. And I can tell you that in the last month, I have rebranded. I initially started as a business coach, and just like KeeKee said, you throw a rock and you hit a business coach on the way down the street, right? And I had to give thought to, what is going to make me different? What is going to set me apart from all the other business coaches? And I just, put that question out there. And I attended a meeting 2 weeks ago, and I had an aha moment. And you never know how you're going to get these aha moments, right? No. So I had the past year, and I said, I am an expert on productivity. Mm-hmm. And it just started to really resonate with me. So I was in the process of getting a new website out, and now I'm taking a little pause because my branding and my messaging and my ideal client is now changing, right? So like you say, we evolve. We start here, and then over time we get really clear on who we are. It's just like being in a maze, right? You go in the maze and you take a left and then you take a right and you say, oh man, then that didn't really fit. And you take, you turn around and go back. And so I've gone through that journey when it comes to branding. And you know what? It's called pivoting. It's evolving and pivoting and giving yourself permission to pivot when it's time to do something different, because it's not all aligned. And so that's my story. I'm in the middle of rebranding. And just like Olivia said, you don't want to start all over. I just have to weave in productivity in what I do and how I say it. So that's my story on branding.
I like that. Stephanie?
I like it like that.
I actually want to go after the Adrienne and Yashima.
Okay. She wants to light up. Okay,
go ahead. With me, I'm going through too. So the big thing with my brand is that for the past 5 years, I've branded myself as a company agency, Renaissance Family Solutions, and we provide these services to agencies and things of that nature. So what I'm transitioning to is just individually. So stepping from behind the agency and just being Yashima, okay? And so, and also at the same time, I had the opportunity to really kind of think about where exactly did I want to go with peer coaching? What did I really love about it? Who did I really like about peer coaching? Was it fathers, mothers, juveniles, infants? What did I like? I didn't want to service everything anymore. I knew I wasn't doing abuse and neglect anymore. So we knew that wasn't going to be part of my branding. But in the past 4 years, I've been doing motherhood. Really kind of keying in and focusing on motherhood. So that's kind of where I decided to go in the direction. And so I'm kind of branding that too, because it started off as an agency. At the same time, an event, Hats Off to Mothers, up here. But now I'm making it into me. So it's a whole branding process. But at the same time, I don't want to lose everything and the reputation and everything that I've developed over the past 6 years. Right. And like I'm starting all over again. So I'm kind of really stuck in limbo. Like, you know, I had these 2 different logos, but it's like, wait a minute, you know, do I just change the color? And nobody knows, like, who is Renaissance? Well, where's Renaissance? Isn't that Yashima? Well, where is she? Hot Moms? Who is she? You know, so I'm, you know, in that little brain part pause. Because I don't have to change it the next day. Kind of where I'm in my brain right now, but it's very important for me in my next. It's really important for my next step.
Yes. Yes. All right, Adrienne.
All right. Ready to jump in. So, Olivia, that is a great question, first and foremost. It's an excellent question. And I'm at an interesting stage with my branding. So I didn't dive straight into my logo, and which you know, KeeKee, my logo and the colors and so forth. I know that much to know that that's the last step. And similar to what was just said, I worked with agencies for so many years. For 15 of my 17 years of being an event tour manager, I've worked with agencies. So I represented this marketing agency, that field agency, and so forth, that it was, well, what part is Adrienne and what part is the brand? So when I separated myself from the agencies, the next part was this. Okay, my brand is me, but what is that? Right. So I kind of sent it out to my clients, and I sent it out to those who I collaborate with. And my question for them was, how do I make you feel? How do you feel when you engage with me? How do you feel for those who are my clients? How do you feel when you collaborate with me? And what I kept getting back is what I thought all together. And it's a little funny because it's going to make you want to break out into song. But the general consensus was, you know, Adrienne, you are every woman. You are every woman.
Oh, I couldn't help it. I was like, I'm gonna resist whatever song she thinks, but then all of a sudden I was into it.
That one. You can't resist that one. But that's their feeling. Whether it's that, hey, I want something fun and light, let's plan that girls trip, to I'm working with a business coach and let's get a serious mastermind together. Yeah. To let's have an empowerment tour. The fact that I'm adaptable and will switch and can get exactly what they want. And for those who are looking to come into the industry and just be developed by me as an entrepreneur and become a travel industry expert, it's the same thing. If you need to be nurtured, that's what you're going to get. If you need that on the back of the hand and just have that discipline and that roadmap, that's what you're going to get. So now that I know, you know, how my audience and my clients feel from working with me and what they get from me, now it's about, now let's transition that into colors. Let's transition that into an image and a logo. And that is where I am right now.
Wow. You ladies are awesome. Okay, Stephanie.
Well, I'm so glad I got to hear everybody's place where they are. And my God, I have so many thoughts on this. As a designer and working with people to create their brand, I'm writing a whole book on this right now, but it really is about the energy behind what it is that you want to bring forth. And so what Adrienne just described with the feeling, I ask my clients that all the time. What do you want your clients to feel when they are handed your business, when you hand them your business card? What do you want them to feel when they go to your website? And it's so much more than your logo or your colors or, you know, all the fonts or all the things that people say, well, you know, what's your favorite color? You know, that's what you should have for your brand. It's more than that. And so that's why I want people to think about the energy behind what they're doing, because you know, that we shipped out. It was everything that we did had the energy that we wanted to convey about our office and about what we represented. So that, I think, is the biggest thing about branding. It's not just the visual graphics, it's the essence of who you are.
I love that. I love it.
Me too.
I'm like, yes. And it's not that there's like one perfect answer, one right answer, but it really comes down to what Stephanie said about how you feel. How do you want people to feel? And so a lot of times when I ask women that, I'm like, what does your brand stand for? How do you want people to feel? They start to list what they do, like what the brand does. This is what my business does. This is what my service does. I do this, I do that. And I'm like, no. Feeling. How do you want them to feel? So I love that you said that. That's great.
Yay!
Okay, so another one of the questions that you had for us, Olivia, was what do you want to be known for through your branding?
Yeah,
right?
so thinking about a legacy. So not even just a legacy as moms that we want to pass on to our kids. Like when we're gone, what do they think about when they say, my mom did X, Y, and Z, but what do we want to be known for in that aspect? But it's the same as far as our brand messaging. What do we want to be known for? And KeeKee, you have a really great example of that that you just experienced this past week.
Yes. Okay. So I'll give the example. So I think that I'm known for, well, you know, what my goal has been to be known for is the lady who lives on vacation. I want to show you how to live on vacation, right? She works from everywhere and she lives on vacation because freedom is really my highest value. So when I think about freedom being my highest value, the way I built my business and my life was around that value. Like, how can I be free? And that meant, how can I make money to travel, right? But make it in my own way. So this week, within the last 3 days, 2 people posted on social media about me. The first one was about being a business coach. I thought, oh, okay, good, okay. So but the second one the other one was really powerful because what she said was, her post asked a question to her audience about what do you think, what do you see me as? What do you view me as a business owner? And she gave an example. She says, like, when I think about women who want to work from anywhere, I think of KeeKee Cornelious. Bam, woo, it's working. So I want to be known for more of that. So when I think about what I want to do, who I want to be, who I want to connect with, I want to connect with people like you. We're all in different parts of this country right now, except for Olivia and I, because we have to be in the same place because of our event, right? But we can see how we can get together and work from anywhere. Literally, I'm in a coffee shop, you're in your homes, you're in your office, Olivia's in another coffee shop. We aren't, and you're 2 people in Texas, different cities, New York, Orlando, and Stephanie, remind me where you are in this country again.
Northern California.
And she's you are in California, I remember that. And she's in California too. So this is the thing. Like, this is what I want to share with women all over the world. Like, break the chains off your business. You could literally do this from anywhere, and we're going to show you how to do it. So that's what I want to be known for. Thank you, Olivia, for giving me that opportunity. She taught me. Who else has something?
right, I'm gonna jump in.
Yay! Come on in.
Okay. Oh, that's someone else was talking. I want to be known for the person who helps you to empower yourself. That's what I want to be known for, because we have, oh goodness gracious, KeeKee, we have so much. We have so much that is already inside of us. We have so much greatness. We have so much power, that we have so much of everything that is there. And we play this big. You know, we play this big. We play so small. I don't understand why we play so small. But that is what I want to be known as, the person who is going to help you to empower yourself, so you can finally just start living. I'm not going to say living your dreams. I'm just going to say living. You're not living. Yes. You are in like this matrix computer world, just, you know, I'm a robot going about my day. You're not living. So whether that empowerment means partnering with me, whether that empowerment means not partnering with me, but just having me in your circle so we can grow together. You know, it's not always about, hey, I want you to join my team. There are so many who have not joined my team. Maybe they're clients. And now that they're empowered, it's, hey, you ready to travel? You better stay off Expedia. Come on my site. And I'm going to save you money on top of that. But honestly and truthfully, that is what it's about. I am a firm believer in iron sharpening iron, and I want as much of it around me. I want to be that person who is helping you and you're helping me, and we're just going together. So that's it. I want to be known as empowering, helping you to empower yourself, because I don't do it.
I love that. I love that. Teresa?
I'll go next. My cousin kind of follows hers, so I'll go next. I want to help you to find your truth and your voice. It's not the one your mama told you were supposed to do, not the one the counselor at the high school told you were supposed to do, and not what all them people when you was at that job interview told you were supposed to do when they were sending you to college. I want you to know what you want, what your truth is, who you are inside, because each of them are different. We all had those dreams when we were little. I'm lucky I'm living mine, because I wanted to write, and I wrote from age 9 or 10. I used to make my grandfather sit down and let me read him my latest book. It was like 3 pages long. I mean, I was from the beginning, I was playing author. But we all have those little girl dreams, you know, and I want you to know that it's okay for you to live them. Who told you that 40 rule, you know, 40 hours a week for 30, 40 years was going to make your living, and then you get your retirement, and then you go home and do nothing? That's a lie. That's the biggest, you know, you think network marketing is a scam? The biggest scam you ever got is that you clock in for somebody else and make your living and then retire. Because that is a scam. You are making some other man rich. Somebody else is getting rich. I mean, the best advice I ever got was either you will make your dream come true, or somebody will pay you make theirs come true. It's your choice. I choose me. You know, so I want you to know your truth. I want to be known for helping you find your truth and make it happen.
I love it. I love it. See the power? Oh my goodness, this power on the, I love you all. I love you all. Pat, come on in. Tell me. She's like, wait.
Hey! So I believe in the joy of business. And I want to be remembered for helping women find that joy in their business, which has a lot to do with time and financial freedom, and creating that lifestyle business that resonates with who they are in a way that makes them happy to go to work. And by looking at the way they live their life, how productive are they in their life and how productive in their business, because that ultimately ends up bringing the joy back into their business.
Okay, so
we got a voice back there.
We do.
Okay.
Coffee shop. So Pat is she low key is keeping me on track for the tour. Like all of a sudden I was in a productivity course with her, and I was like, okay, I'm in. She has me. I'm hooked. I love her. She has this way, so I love it. Okay, so go ahead, Yashima. Tell us what you want to be known for.
I want to be known for helping mothers, empowering them to understand that they can be their best them now, not later. That's it in a nutshell. That's it.
That's powerful because, okay, and this is the most important thing that I'm so excited about going to Orlando with Yashima is that most women believe that they have to wait until their children graduate from high school or get out of college before they can actually live their dreams. I lived that lie most of my life. So it's so exciting to see other women now that are able to actually do the thing, right? Do the whole thing, like be a mother and an entrepreneur and find balance in it and it be okay. It's like becoming a norm now. When, you know, when I was growing up and raising my kids, it was like 30 years, retire, then you can do what you want to do. But I'm so I love that you're teaching this in the world and you're out here empowering mothers, Yashima. Thank you. Stephanie?
Let's see, what I want to be known for is my point of view that I, with like Teresa, had since I was a little kid, which is beauty and simplicity are really powerful. I want to be known for bringing more beauty and simplicity in the world.
Ooh.
That's it.
Can you show us that muse board again? I just want to see it. Look at that. Beauty. Absolutely, right? I love it. Okay.
Thank you.
Yay! What was the other one we wanted to talk about, Olivia? I know we have 3 points. Let me get here. It was, so let's talk about, does that mean echoing? It might be. So what makes your brand, your personal brand unique? Like what makes you different from others who are doing the same thing? So like me, I'm not just a business coach. Actually, I'm trying to make sure that people know that I'm just not the fun lady that lives on vacation. Like how do I teach you, how do I show you how to be on vacation, right? It's all about the way I coach through business, how I coach you through your business. So that is how I've been able to set myself apart. Woof. That's how I've been able to set myself apart from when it's like, who let the dogs out? It doesn't take anything for us to catch a squirrel, right? Okay, back on track, ladies, back on track. But so that's pretty much how I've been able to set myself apart. It's by saying I'm going to teach you how to live on vacation and work anywhere on your business. So I'm going to go a little bit out of Adrian. Tell me how you've been able to set yourself apart in the travel industry.
You want to know something, KeeKee?
Yes, I do.
And okay, you know what? I'm going to flip over here because I got to get the correct name. Stephanie. There we go. All right, let me flip back over to my screen. What Stephanie described earlier and we were kind of on the same page with it, about your energy. That's one of the reasons why I don't like just sending a video. I won't send you to the side. I won't do these things because that's not my energy. That is what the company I work for has, the cookie cutter site and image, and that's one of the other reasons why I'm working on my own site. But that's them, which is beautiful, but it's not me. So one of the ways that I can manage to set myself apart, let's just hop on the phone. Let's hop on the phone. If you give me 10 minutes, and I'm telling you the
maybe
energy.
5, y'all.
5 minutes. Look, 5 minutes.
The girl is good. Good.
You know what? Because I love life.
Yes.
And it's not to say that I don't have issues like everyone else, but I don't let those issues determine my day or my mood. My mood determines my day. I speak to those things. Those things can't control me. I control those things. Those are just all outside distractions. So if I can, that's how I really love to set myself apart. And even when people ask, can you send me a video? Can you? No. What's your number? I'll give you a quick call. Have a quick 5 minutes, because once I'm in that atmosphere with them, they truly can feel my energy. They truly can feel my authenticity and knowing that this is really about you. How can we make this work for you? And if it's not going to work for you, again, because I was formerly a recruiter, I formerly worked with staffing agencies. I just love helping people find what's going to work for them, period. I may even connect you to someone else to steer you in a different direction.
Right.
But that's it. It's allowing them to truly feel my energy, which is why everyone, we got to get the site and these logos and everything else together for me. I got to get this together. Now that I have determined what it is, it's now just, so Stephanie, I'll probably be calling you Stephanie. Now it's just about, translating that into imagery.
Cool. Yay! Yo, Adrian.
Okay, I have to jump in.
Come on in.
Say, so KeeKee, when you said you help women to work anywhere, that's your thing, right? And how you coach them, but that's what sets you apart. So the smile, the energy that you bring, that is what really sets you apart. Because you guys, this is really, it's sad to say, but a lot of the knowledge and information we have are commodities. So technically, there are a lot of people who you would probably get similar branding, knowledge, and information from. People can Google the heck out of a lot of stuff. Doesn't mean they're going to necessarily get the right information, but when it really comes down to it, and Adrian said it, it's the energy that we give off. That's what sets our brand apart. That's what makes it different specifically. And so for me, I feel like my, video is really important. What we're doing now, being able to see each other's smiles, right? There's a quote that says, your smile is your logo, your face is your trademark, all of that stuff. So video is really important because I can see your eyes, I can see your smile, I can hear your voice. So this is what we're doing now is like, know who we are, and people will know from me personally, I'm a little bit of a mess. So my brand is just, it's put together. I have, the red lipstick and it's put together, but I'm a little bit of a hot mess underneath, and I don't hide that. And I think that's kind of, so any woman that's out there that's juggling kids, that is, had a failed marriage, working on a second marriage, blended family, all this craziness, then those are the type of people I attract because I'm able to be real in those moments. And again, using video and using video technology.
Oh my God.
Because Olivia, that's what I was going to say when you asked the question. Is like me. That's it. And I agree too that.
What
the two things, really.
And me, for me, what set me apart is really being honest and open and upfront, and kind of not in your face, but a confrontation in your face kind of thing, and saying that, Mom, stop it. Yes, you can. They lied to you. I'm not saying you can do it all at once, today, tomorrow, but you can do more. You don't have to be the mommy martyr anymore. No one ever went anywhere by being a mommy martyr. You know where they went to the hospital, was burned out and died without their dreams being lived and not want to do. And so, so sometimes it's tough. Like I was telling my sister years ago, I have a lot to say, but it's so delicate that I have to find the best way to say it so people can receive it, but be like, oh, God. Right? But, but I took it, but that's me, but she's right. So it's just kind of like being myself. And I've been that way in my social work. I don't understand how you can remove someone's kid, put them in foster care, and they're still calling you for help. Yeah, I don't know. It's just something about just how I handle things. So I just trying to be my authentic, my real self, and because I've always been kind of in a box in terms of social work, working for judges, working for agencies. So you're always in a box on what you do and how to do it, the policies and blah, blah, blah. And so that's why I was so excited to jump and really give people the help and the empowerment and really the true inspiration that they need when they're going through things that parents and families go through. You know, not the cookie cutter, you know, case plan. No, I don't have a case plan. You know, I'll write down a couple of goals and what do you want to do as a parent, as a mother, one out of this process, and we'll go from there. I don't have a case plan. Oh, you want me to give the notice of judge? Nope, I don't do that. So maybe we won't be able to work together. I don't go to court. I don't do courts.
You
So,
really just don't. What you got, Pat?
I love the answers that
Right.
that we're getting. I mean, it's really on the thread that I'm hearing is truth, which is one of my characteristics. Is truth and being all of who you are and just really expressing that in whatever modality really fits you. Just putting on that coat of. And I love video, so certainly that's one of my modalities. I am very much a mind, body, and soul person. So when I work with my clients, it's really a holistic approach to working with them. The typical comment that I get is, you have such a calming and inspiring way about you. And that seems to be the first thing that really people sense about me. And just a sense of raising consciousness on how we run our business. I have this belief of being a benevolent business owner. So mind, body, and soul, and doing no harm, raising the consciousness. I just convey that in everything that I do, and it's just people are sensing that in my everyday living.
Yay!
Yay!
Yay! So Olivia, do you have anything else you want to say to send us off, or some last thoughts for today?
No, everything I've heard has been great. I feel like everyone is. I mean, who said it? Somebody was Adrian, I think, was talking about this of us just pulling together and being, supportive and a force for each other, no matter where we are in the world. That as women, like we're taking over the world right now, and it's amazing and it's doable together.
Yeah, this is amazing. So okay. Right? Say it again, Teresa.
I said that's so true. It used to be that you would change things one life at a time, but now when you change a woman's life, when you empower her and you inspire her, it's a whole generation you just touched.
Yes,
she's
I agree.
The next generation. Yeah, that's what for us being in business means.
Y'all make me want to cry.
Knowing your mess, because we all got mess.
Right.
It's not perfect for anybody.
Right.
KeeKee knows when I was helping with the project that we did together, I had a car accident first day of vacation.
Right.
It's been 6 months recovering from cracked ribs. But your mess, if you don't cover your mess, if you're authentic and you're honest with your mess, there's another woman out there with your same mess.
Right.
You think you're the only one is in the sink, but I promise you, you're not. Everybody got that board up where everything looks perfect. But I promise you, when you remove the mask and you remove those boards, we all got that dirty dishes up there because we didn't do breakfast dishes today.
That's right.
I mean, we all have that. We all have those children, that, whether they're growing up and still in school or they're grown like mine and they're moving back home. We all have those messes. And so when we're honest in our business and we show other women, hey, you can work through your mess. You can. It may not look like you think you're supposed to, and it may be 2 a.m. when you'll finish in that project. But you can work through your mess if you want it bad enough.
Oh, thank you so much for saying that, Teresa. So this is so much about, or this call it was just like confirmation for me about the Work From Anywhere tour. Not only being here in Denver, but this is like the kickoff. And you ladies just made this like, it's like what Olivia's daughter would do, like bam, boom, like like my mind is blown. So I want to thank you. Right. I want to thank you all for being here. Like, you're totally awesome, every single one of you. So I want to make sure that I invite anyone who has been thinking about rebranding, or you need to reconnect with your brand. You need help with your branding in your business, and you don't necessarily, maybe you don't even know exactly what you need. Join Olivia and I this Thursday in Denver at Women in Kind. We would love to help you. So check out the website, iliveonvacation.com/WFA Denver. We have all the information on there. And I want to thank all my ladies for joining me today. I appreciate you so much. And we'll see you again coming to another city new year. I think we'll be doing this again for Barcelona, ladies. So stay tuned. All right. That is a wrap.